we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes from the previous meeting? There was a couple just minor corrections that I had this afternoon that are out there.
Yes, they've already been updated.
I move.
Moved by Justin,
Second.
second by Cale to approve. All in favor? All right, motion passed. The minutes from the 2025 budget workshop. A motion to approve those.
So moved.
Moved by Dara.
Second.
Second by Larry. All in favor? Okay. Would you like to give a sheriff's report, Ken?
No, probably not.
Okay. New business transient vendor license, Hello Lemon.
So they have presented everything, including their general liability and their vehicle insurance. They filled out all the paperwork. They've done the fees for the annual license, and it's out there just for you guys to see it.
Is there a motion to
Move.
move by Justin?
Second.
Second by Bud. All in favor? All right. Building permits, 820 South Denison.
I'll move to approve.
Moved by Larry.
Second.
Second by Cale. All in favor? All right. Special event ban shell application concert in the park. Anybody have questions about a motion to approve?
The third application for the beer garden is also out on the Shore Drive. It just was not given to me in time to link it.
Okay.
I'll move to approve.
Moved by
Second.
Cale, second by Justin, all in favor? Okay. Budget R&R notice to exceed updated budget workbook for review.
So I gave you guys all hard copies of the clean R&R that was submitted, the budget workbook, for the R&R value of the 33.137. So we can, of course, still adjust the budget, but we can't go over that number. The second one that I gave you is the highlighted of what I actually, like the cells I changed with my notes of why they were changed. These are just for you guys to review. There are still some corrections that need to be done based off of the auditor's 2023 audit numbers not fully matching ours.
Yeah, and you guys are gonna see in the general fund, on that the amount of ad valorem tax is $389,611. If you do wanna keep it at the 3%, over last year's, we still have a little bit of work to do to adjust the budget. So, right now, that number, the $389,611, is about a little over 8% over last year, so I'll be looking at that tomorrow. I have time tomorrow to look at it. Leanne and I talked about it, so
Everybody okay with them to
Stay at the 3.
8 seems a little.
8's high.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
everybody want to stay
Keep
close
it.
to that 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I'll have time tomorrow to look at it. Leanne and I had a conversation about it today, so I have some ideas. I was going to work on them tomorrow and then show them to her Wednesday, and but you guys will probably want to schedule another budget workshop that's probably just solely spend another hour or so going over it, because I do think that there are some things that we also probably want to address too. I know you guys have been talking about street work. Now during a budget workshop would be an ideal time to talk about that. You know how you maybe want to fund that.
You're talking about like setting the money aside or
Yeah,
projected?
just having kind of a good idea about that. I think possibly trees on Main Street, I read in the minutes were brought up. Now would be a good time if that's something you guys are serious about and want to look at starting that even for 2025, it would be a good time to look at some of it and look at what we've got in some of the funds and
Streets.
the transfers. So we'll get that hashed out.
Okay.
Should we just wait for those guys to kind of get numbers
think
together
so,
and then we
yeah.
can plan something? Yep, that'll work.
I am going to skip back quick. Was there also a band shell rental for the concert in the park? They probably need to approve that as well.
It's up there.
They approved
See-
a special event, but I
Oh,
think they
the
need to
band.
approve the band shell
Is there a
rental
motion?
application.
Motion to approve the band show rental and waive the fee.
And waive the fee.
Yeah, moved by Kale,
Second.
second by Justin, all in favor? Okay.
She turned that in today, but she was not expecting to get on the deal, so thank you.
Yeah, Cindy Bird called me and she was like worried that it had to be in today
Oh,
and,
no. But she did get a hold of you?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so everything's out there for concert in the park.
Cindy Burr from Riverside will, they're gonna do the beer garden and she should be here at the next meeting to get that all lined up.
It's already up there.
Oh, it is?
Yes, she did not get it to me in time to link it,
Oh, okay,
but it is out there.
okay.
Did she bring in the insurance and stuff?
Yeah, she brought me in the application, she was gonna email me the insurance part of it.
So the resolution can be done
Yeah.
at the next meeting. Okay.
Okay. Any questions on that? All right, old business property cleanup. Okay. Project spending? Anything on project spending? Talking about trees and Washington Street. Do we want to look at, there's that tree, what used to be a tree there by Ross's. And then the two down at the end of Main by Fromholz's, and then the 3 or 4 extra that we planted, that we've chopped off since they grew into the power lines, about removing those. I mean, they look pretty bad, and I don't,
I think some of them just need trimmed up too, like Justin said last time.
well, the one at,
Back-
the one at
back
Ross's
last
is
year.
completely chopped. I
Right.
mean, that one needs to be removed.
But there's a few that have some dead branches that
Do we want to put that out for bid, maybe? Dan, what's your, I know the guys are busy
I'd bid it out.
to trim the trees on
Okay.
Main Street. What about the ones in the park? Because I know there's a big branch that,
Is there anything that we lost in the park that we planted before in memory of anybody that we lost?
we lost the one that we planted in memory of my brother, and that's been,
I just want to know.
that was that really cold snap.
Yeah, I just
that-
want to know if we lost any more trees like that. we need
I
to
don't think
put
since
in there?
then, that was in
If
21
there's
when we
any
had
other
that
trees that
cold
we need to put
snap.
in. That we taken out last year, 3 or 4 trees.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think we've lost any, I don't think we've had any planted, have we?
I think we had one for Roger Jensen, didn't we? A couple years ago.
For who?
Yeah.
Roger Jensen.
Where's it at?
Where's that?
Mm-hmm.
It's up by the north side of the entrance to the band shell.
his class did it then.
Well, should we look at putting that out for bid to, because I know they look pretty bad from that hail last
Yeah.
year.
Clean everything up.
Mm-hmm.
What about out where at the roadside park? I noticed there's some that are looking dead there too.
I kind of like to have them, they tell us those are gone.
I know there's a pine tree that looks dead and a couple others that at least need trimmed or something.
Okay. Should we get together and we can decide what needs to be done when we put that out? Get it out for bid and see if we have anybody that'll clean those up. Anything else, projects pending?
Intersections? We hear anything from Brian? No.
And I
But
haven't,
we can't do anything until we get the,
Yeah.
and I haven't reached out to Michael Baxter on the access road, but I was hoping with all the budget stuff that maybe in August we can get him to call in and have some time to visit with him and go forward there. So
Okay.
I'll get that done for the next meeting or see when he's available next.
Didn't we have money set aside for some of the intersections we're gonna use from one of the?
Couple, yeah.
Yeah.
But then we were gonna use that excess bond money, and we decided we were gonna wait and get the whole scope of works, we could use all the money, because we had to be specific, I thought was what we were gonna use.
Yeah,
Yes,
That's what we're
the
waiting on.
Which
revision
ones?
of the ordinance.
Okay.
We had to be specific in the ordinance, we were gonna line up enough jobs to use all the money up, so.
Yeah.
So do we need to be looking for more jobs, or do we know how much we have to spend, or what?
We had 114, is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah, we have 114. You guys have already allocated roughly about 57. We do need the 2,000 for Gilmore Bell, so you
So
have
about
about 60.
55,000.
Yeah.
If you wanna,
Strictly on intersections?
Road
doesn't,
work.
yeah,
Or any
Oh,
it
concrete.
doesn't have to be, but with that,
Washington Street.
Any
amount,
concrete we can
yeah.
do.
because we talked about doing some of the concrete up Main Street, the stuff that
Yeah.
needed patched, possibly. So, anything else on project spending?
Our seat, our bench. That's still.
Yeah, where are we on our bench?
Brock was ordering it.
Okay. Alrighty. We'll move on to street project. Anything on street project?
Yeah, quick, okay.
Visiting.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Yep, no, anything on streets? No. Visitors, Carol, you're up.
I just wondered if you needed additional information above what I had brought to the city clerk earlier last week based on our budget that you folks were considering. So we were just wondering if you needed anything else from us.
Did you get this?
It is out there on the share.
It is, yeah. I'm trying to find it.
The second thing is that Dan Blair and I have discussed the recycling committee, and we are both interested in pursuing whatever is possible to do on that. But it's a pretty good sized project.
Yeah. Does anybody have any questions on the senior center information?
Not yet.
Not yet.
And if you do have questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them anytime.
And it looks like you guys put some of your money from savings into
A CD,
CD.
yes, we put it into we put 25,000 into a 4.9 CD at Western State Bank. And on the 18th, that particular one matured. We took the interest from that of $610, I believe, and reinvested the 25 again at 4.9 again.
Well, good.
Yeah, that had not been done any time that I could find records for it.
Well,
So
it wasn't paying out that
Yeah.
good for somebody. Wasn't
No.
worth putting it in. Yeah.
right, so at the 4.9 is worth putting
Yeah.
it in for.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just doing it at 6 month
Intervals.
intervals, and then we'll see what else
Well, good.
comes along. Yeah,
This will be helpful.
Yep.
good.
So,
Well, you're more than welcome to it. And if you've really got questions, I'll send the treasurer in.
sounds good. Anything else for Carol? Alrighty. Thanks, Carol.
You're
Thank you, Carol.
welcome.
Uh-huh.
And thank you for listening to me.
Yes,
To you and
you're
I.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Full report.
I don't have anything. No updates.
Okay, Dan, anything? Okay. Superintendent report.
Okay, so TAPs need to know if they need building permits since it's city property. They didn't report concrete. I don't know.
City project, I don't know why.
That's what I said. We're not gonna pay for a
It's
building.
That's kind of what I told them. I didn't
Yeah,
think
it's a
so, but I
community
bring
project. I
it to
don't
you
think
guys.
there's any reason to have anything.
Mm-mm.
Because they're keeping you informed too. I mean,
Yeah.
And then they are wanting to put up an 8-foot chain link fence, which does need council approval because the ordinance only says 6-foot fence is allowed.
they need 8 for the balls.
Yeah.
What's everybody's thoughts
If I
on
played, they'd be 20.
that?
Chain link, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody okay with that?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need a motion then?
I think we have to have them.
So,
Moved by
Second.
Kale, second by Larry, all in favor? Okay.
Okay. And the other thing I think's under the superintendent report, but we got the insurance inspection back from the power plant. We got some stuff we're gonna have to spend money on. So, you saw we might be able to get done ourselves. But
Is that the EMC inspection report?
yeah, and unfortunately, we had to. All this has to be done 45 days from when he was here. Kelly Fern called me today and told me we were down to 25 days, and I hadn't seen it till today.
that's nice.
Is this primarily stuff you guys can take care of, or what?
Some of it we can. I'm not sure about the mortar, how we'll
Yeah, I see that.
work that, but
Who does
I
that
think
kind
their
of?
suggestion was to have a roofer look over that water standing up there, look at the roof. But I think if there's a problem, it'd be leaking with the pond that's on top of there.
Do we have any roofs that are TPO?
There or what?
TPO? Not the membrane, stuff like that.
That's kind of what this one, that one there, those of these got with water on. Yeah, we have some. I think we have a lot more spray and roofing right now than anything else. Anyways, I don't know if anybody has any questions about that or.
Any questions, or I guess just get done what you can, and
Okay.
if you have to look elsewhere to get some of the stuff done, or, because it looks like some of it they said we can, as long as we give them a plan of when
Right.
we are gonna address it, if we've gotta hire it done or whatnot.
Yeah,
So that small section is TPO?
I believe so.
Is it still within warranty?
That I don't know.
Because it's supposed to last 40 years, so.
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm guessing nothing's been done to it since it's been put up there. I think it is, let me put it that way. I guess we'll only get the water off of it. We'll know more. Okay, so I also got a building permit from that Taylor Willis, is that Willis's last name? So this is the one that was about the fence that we talked about. It had to do with Coates property.
Yeah.
She wants to still put that fence on the property line, and she is fine with tearing it down if he shows up and says he doesn't like it. I told her I bring it to you guys. If she moves a 3 foot off, she ain't got no property left.
Yeah.
She'll be
It's too
putting
close
it
to the
about
building.
2 foot off the side of her building.
I don't know why that'd even be an issue.
I don't either. If anything, it'd help him hide his junk
Right.
when he gets back.
If he gets back.
If he
Yeah.
gets back.
If you want me to have her get
Is that
signature
property
from,
getting paid? Do we know?
Is what?
Property getting paid for? Do we know? That he's gone? Is it getting paid for by anything?
Do you mean the taxes?
Yeah.
Far as
Somebody
I
else
know.
owns
It's in his name.
it. Oh, it's his name.
But we talked about that because he's married, having the wife sign it, and then I guess if there's ever if there's a legal issue and she knows that.
And I'll put it on the permit that she agreed to tear it down if need be.
Is that,
And if it's approved, it needs to be contingent upon if she and it would probably be or the following owner, because the owner wasn't actually given notice. So if the wife, if the subsequent owner was to go looking, it's contingent upon the approval from the property owner. And if there's any objection, if the next property owner objects, that would be an issue. So as long as she understands that it's not just him that could object, it's the following owner.
Okay.
so is there a motion to approve
So-
contingent on what Lauren just said? Moved
Yep.
by Kale, second by Bud, all in favor?
Yeah, I'll get it.
So on that property, is it getting paid for? Because if it's not getting paid for, what do we do with that property?
It'll go up for tax sale.
3 years.
3 years?
Unless it would come to the point of the city condemning it if it was in that bad of shape. That would basically be the only two.
That's probably on your yard list anyway, isn't it?
Should be.
Oh, yeah.
Are the utilities still on?
I think someone's living
I
in
think
it.
she still lives there.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I haven't seen
That's
any
fine.
activity there, but
So it's getting paid for, utilities?
Mhm.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, it is. So far.
Okay, so chip seal is going to happen, weather permitting, July 30th, which, yes, is the weekend
Week
fair. So,
It was so much fun the first time, we want to do it again.
but this time North Street should be open to get to the fairgrounds. Last time I think we had it blocked too.
Yeah, it was North Street and College.
So they can come in from either end of North Street to get to the fairgrounds. And
How long is it gonna take?
yeah, as soon as the gravel's down, they can drive on it.
So it won't be
That's
as
what
long
it-
as the
yeah.
last time. The last time was.
We looked in the fair thing, there's nothing going on till like 10:30. I'm sure there'll be people going out there before then, but
Well, just so we can kind of, if we
I was
get
gonna say,
hit
can
up
we get
and asked,
notice
we
out
kinda
on
know.
Facebook and the
It'll
website
be-
that we
Yeah.
apologize?
We put something in
It
the
was-
paper.
Yeah.
Still don't water?
no, don't water.
I think it'll be too late
Not
to put
there
something in the
anyway.
paper
Oh.
because
Yeah,
I
it will
think
be.
today was the deadline. So,
Okay.
yeah, I was going to get something on there tomorrow. It
Yeah.
just popped up in my memories, the one
Hmm.
2 or 3 years ago. So I'll kind of see how I worded that, and then I'll make sure to share it on my page. And then if you guys see it on Facebook, then you might want to share it on your page. That way we can really get it out there.
is that the only street we're doing?
No. So we'll do Benton from Spencer to Emerson, Dennison from Spencer to Whittier, Francis from Spencer to Emerson, and College from Spencer to North Street.
Just stress due to the timing of the contractor. The city's not picking Fair Week to do this
Yeah.
work. We're
No,
at the mercy of,
Yeah,
I'm just, with however we put it out there, that it's not,
yeah, they're gonna be in Goodland, and they actually are doing it a day early for us because they were into us after they went to Goodland, and that would've put it,
Thursday.
which would've been a little rougher probably.
Yeah.
But,
So you think they can get it all done in one day?
you know, the guy told me we're getting 2 loads of oil. He said we'll probably be out there by noon.
Wow.
So for some people, they won't even see the crew here probably. So, then
Based on that, maybe we can get some good feeling on what it's gonna cost to do some other streets. Chip sealing next year when we go to talking about budget stuff.
Yeah.
So we set some money aside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I wrote that on the list for 200,000 next year is what I put down
For just streets?
for
For
chip
chip
seal.
seal.
Preferably for chip seal, but it could be used for streets.
Yeah,
if we
well.
need to.
You gotta start somewhere. Chip seal would be a good place to start.
And the water tower inspection's been put off till later in August. It was actually gonna be done tomorrow. But their truck's all broke down, so they can't get out here. So we'll keep you informed on that one. The LED sign, there's some stuff on the, under the superintendent on that. Leon gave us a couple ideas, but I haven't got prices yet. So when I get prices, we can maybe go forward with it. Or
Which one did he recommend?
he didn't really. He said we go smaller screen and then have this off to the side there as a just a welcome screen or whatever you want to call it, welcome sign. Then the water leak on Emerson Saturday, it actually split the pipe along the factory seam and knocked a hole in it. So we had to shut it down far enough that we did call KDHE and they put us on a boil order for that one block. So we got to pull 2 water samples, and when we pass them, they'll take us off the boil order for that. It's just that one block. So.
And what's the point in that?
KDHE, I don't even know what to say.
Huh.
I'm not understanding it myself. Do you think it'd be for everywhere? But our small digger, we're working on it right now because it's acting up, and our sweeper's acting up. I think
Any loader?
Huh?
Any loader?
Loader? Well, I'm still waiting for Anders. I think that's all we got. What's that?
Can it just be hauled down there?
Yeah, we don't have no way to haul it though.
Be stuck in neutral and just go down?
We'll have to get in there with an air compressor sometime.
So is the sweeper broke, or is it still running?
No, it's broke right now.
I
They changed the broom out, and now the broom don't want to turn, so
For
we're figuring out what's going on with that.
the parade and stuff. Main Street will be down there.
So
We have to get a little room.
Yep.
I think that's all we got.
Here, a motion to accept and file the superintendent report.
Move.
Okay.
Moved by Justin, second by Bud. All in favor? Attorney report.
I prepared and received signatures on the deed returning the property from Travis Johnson to the city. It was brought up to City Hall. What was that filed?
We haven't done it yet.
Okay,
I'm gonna get approval to make an out-of-cycle
perfect.
payment so we can get that filed this week.
So do I hear a motion to pay the filing fee for the deed from Travis Jensen back to the city to pay it out of cycle?
It should be 1 page, so it should be $21 as the filing fee.
$21.
So moved.
Moved by Larry, second by Kale. All in favor? Okay.
I have nothing else.
Alrighty. Do I have a motion to accept and file the attorney report? Moved by Dara, second by Kale. All in favor? Okay. Clerk report.
So the only thing that I have out there is the AirMed contract. This is our annual. This shows the increase in our, I guess, premiums for the years. I have also given each one of you your application. If you are interested in it, I just need it back by August 26th so we can process it here and then send it in.
What date?
August 26th. Our
Excuse
renewal
me.
date is September 2nd, so we have to have it out of our office before then to them.
Any questions on that? So do I have a motion to accept and file the clerk report?
So
Moved by Kale, second by Bud. All in favor? Council comments. Bud? Kale?
Nothing here.
Larry? Dara? Justin?
15 minutes executive session for non-elected personnel.
Okay. I just have a couple of things. Last meeting, we made a motion to adjust Leanne's salary, and we had the wrong number. We had $8.84 a week, and it should have been $8.44 a week. So we need to resend that and make a motion to approve the correct amount.
I'll make a motion.
Moved by Kale, second by Dara. All in favor? Okay. And then the other thing, the library, they had a temporary president, which was Karen Neitzel, correct?
Leaves.
And she wasn't at the meeting, and so they nominated and elected her, and she didn't want it. And so Nancy Walraven is now, she was the secretary, and she took over as president, and Karen took over secretary. So we just need to approve that appointment of Nancy as the Nancy as the president, Karen as the secretary. Motion, yes.
I'll make a motion.
Moved by Kale, second by Justin. All in favor? Alrighty. Justin, who all do you want in here?
Just council.
Okay. Do I hear a motion to go into executive session for non-elected personnel for subject matter? Justin, what's the subject matter? Job performance or
Yeah.
job performance with just the mayor and council for 15 minutes to reconvene at 7:45.
So moved.
Moved by Larry,
Second.
second by Kale. All in favor? See the rest of you guys later.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
All right, we're out of executive session. No decisions made. Do I hear a motion to go back into executive session for 5 minutes?
I move.
Moved by Justin,
Second.
second by Larry. All in favor?
Can he do the motion since he initiated it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, 8:52.
Now you can do it again.
8:52.
Okay, we're out of executive session. No decisions were made. Do I hear a motion to adjourn? Moved by Kale,
Second.
second by Larry. All in favor?
I know.